What's up, y'all? Sage and Trey once again. Now, I was thinking about making this video and shit, here we go. Shit. Obviously, you can tell by the title, I'm gonna be giving y'all my top 5 anime. Now, don't bash my list, because I know it might not be what people might have expected. It just shows that I hold dear to me. Disclaimer, I'm not gonna have Dragon Ball Z and Naruto in it because, like, everybody loves Dragon Ball Z and Naruto. You could have it in your top 5, you can have it as number 1. But I just hold those as, like, I don't know, I just grew up with those. So it's like, I don't really rank them close to like my top 5 or whatever the case, but I still love them and I grew up on them shows. Some of y'all will get where I'm coming from. But let's hop right into it. I'm gonna give y'all 2 honorable mentions before I get into my top 5. So number 7, I have Bakuman. Now, if y'all don't know what Bakuman is, about 2 characters that basically are making their own manga in Shonen Jump. The funny thing about this anime is that the manga for it was in Shonen Jump. 2 kids trying to get into Shonen Jump. So it's kind of crazy. It's like breaking the 4th wall type shit. It's actually raw because me personally, I have a book series called The Wind Twin. When I was watching it, and it's about these 2 people, these 2 kids, and they basically just want to get their manga to get an anime adaptation, and they just chasing their dreams. It basically is showing the struggles of trying to become a manga artist, but it's inside of this anime world. And one person's a artist, and one person's making a story, and they coming up with these different like storylines to put in Shonen Jump. It related so close to me because one day I want to have my own manga. If you do want to check it out, it's on Wattpad.com, or you could just download the app on your phone or go on the website. The Wind Twin. I did 4 seasons. That's number 7, Bakuman. Number 6 for the honorable mention is Kuroko no Basket. Now, I love playing basketball. I love watching basketball. I watched Kuroko in like 8th grade, 2015. We were just doing all of these crazy basketball moves. Now, mind you, these Kuroko players, man, are way better than the NBA players. Like, you got Midorima, and he's shooting from full court. You get in a zone and they got these flashing lights out of their eyes and they going like real quick. Bro, Kuroko is goated. Like, I remember binge watching the last like 10 episodes straight, just laying on the floor, kicking back in 8th grade, late night, just finishing the rest of the show on Crunchyroll. Good times, man. Kuroko is number 6. And now it's time to get into the top 5 anime. Number 5, I have Fist of the North Star. Now, if you don't know about this, it's actually a classic. I don't know if y'all seen the memes, like the Nani. Like,
Omae wa mou shindeiru. Nani?
Nani?
Nani? Omae wa mou shindeiru.
The new gen got introduced to it because of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It really originated from Fist of the North Star. And that came out in 1984. I wasn't even born or thought of. Well, I think it was 86. I think I told somebody that worked at the front desk at my elementary school about me liking anime, and he told me about Fist of the North Star. So I went home that day and I watched it. I probably was in like 7th grade, and I got hooked on it ever since. And doing pressure points and people exploding. And he like in his wasteland, and every time he show up, he just the savior. He got an old art style, but I still think it's a good show, and I hold it dear to my heart because that show was cold. You feel me? Kenshiro is a goated protagonist, and he was number 1 in Shonen Jump. You know, way back in the day before I was born. Shout out to Kenshiro. Shout out to Fist of the North Star, classic. And I probably would have never really got into it unless he put me on it. So shout out to him. Number 4, we have Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan, y'all know Attack on Titan is goated. Levi, when he did that to the Beast Titan, bro, cold. When this man Aaron got 8 and all of that, bro, it was so crazy. Like, that episode, it was just like, damn. Like, the way he was like crying, and then Mikasa, she like turned, because I guess like she felt that like something told her something was wrong. It was just like, that episode was so goated. Y'all know how Attack on Titan coming. I read the manga to finish it because the rest of the anime wasn't finished, but I still gotta finish season 5. It was like a part 2 to it, and I didn't watch that. Attack on Titan, goated. That's number 4. Now it's time for my top 3 anime for me personally. Number 3 is Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho is cold, bro. I watched that in like 7th grade. Yeah, it was 7th grade. Because I know I had like a girlfriend at the time. And it was like during the winter and I was walking her home. I didn't have after school, but she did. And I would walk her home and I'd be overly cold. And I remember coming back to the house and like laying right under the vent that was on the ground with my cover. And just spamming Yu Yu Hakusho. Under my cover by the vent. And just spamming Yu Yu Hakusho all day. Like, bro, Hiei is probably one of my favorite characters ever. Same with Yusuke and Kurama. Like, they was goated. Kuwabara, not so much, but you cool. Hiei, when he first used his Fist of the... I was about to say Fist of the... Wasn't it Dragon of the Darkness Flame? I couldn't think of it. That was so goated. Those some goated characters. And, man, I love Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, if y'all haven't watched Yu Yu Hakusho, go check that out, man. That is a timeless anime, if you ask me. Y'all love Sasuke. I love Sasuke, too. But he's inspired from Hiei, if y'all didn't know. The artist, you know, he admitted that himself. That's the same for Vegeta. Number 2 is Air Gear. If y'all don't know what Air Gear is, man, 25 episode anime. And then they got like 3 OVA episodes. And then the manga go to like 358 chapters. So cold to me. Like the anime doesn't do the manga justice. Still love the anime. The opening song was so cold. Like, I used to real life be at school listening to that theme song, bro. Bro, that was heat. I don't care if people was calling me weird. Like, bro, I was listening to that and I didn't understand not one word they was saying, but I was singing along with it and I loved that song. I was playing that like it was like some Lil Wayne or something. Like, heat. The anime was heat. Bro, it's so nostalgic to think about that anime. And then I remember when I read the manga, oh my God, manga's so cold. Iki and then like Agito and Akito is like a split personality. They basically ride on like skateboard, like not skateboards, but like skates. But it's also fighting in it too. They call them ATs, and you start your own team. And then they got like badges and stuff like that. And then you got certain ATs that got like powers with them. And the manga panels was raw. Y'all gotta go read/watch Air Gear. It's so slept on, bro. Oh man, so slept on. But it pulled me in and I read the manga. Bro, I will be rereading that because that was goated. 7th, 8th grade, I was watching goated anime, but that one is number 2. It's just so cold. It's like a hidden gem that I ended up discovering. And more people should get on that and should definitely read the manga if you're into manga. The OVA episodes basically serve the anime justice. Air Gear will probably be number 1 if the rest of the manga had an anime. Like the way the OVA is, if the whole thing got that, here is number 1. And by the tattoo, y'all could probably tell. It's Berserk. It's real dark. And I feel like that's what made me like it so much because it's hella dark. I ended up watching this my freshman year of high school. Like near the end, bro, what happened and how Guts damn near got sacrificed, bro. And I remember Guts like screaming and then it was no next episode. I'm like, bro, what happened? Did he die today? Is this how it all ended? I ended up reading the manga for that and it wasn't finished and you know it was going on hiatus because Kentaro Miura, and rest in peace to him because he ended up passing away. Like obviously he had a chapter that he hadn't released yet but he had passed and then they released that. Guts and Griffith finally met each other again after he sacrificed the whole gang, like the Band of the Hawk, and did what he did to Casca, which I'm not gonna speak on, but he did what he did to Casca, and then they finally met back up, and it was just like, bro, this is like, you gone now? Like, this happened, and then you passed away. I think something's suspect about that, because there's no way, there was just no way. It was like the ultimate cliffhanger, and then you pass away on us. There was no way that happened and it was just like, for real? Like, this is real? Like, that's what happened. I love Berserk because it's hella dark and it's talking about like, basically what you would do to accomplish your goals. And me coming up, I was always wanting to accomplish my goals with writing books and stuff like that. And like with him wanting his own kingdom and what he was willing to give up for it, Guts, he's always going through something. But he always seemed to fight through it. And the reason I got this tattoo is symbolizing me as Guts. And I know what I went through. I feel like I was fighting my demons. You know when people say they fighting their demons, it's basically just symbolism. Like I'm fighting my demons type shit. He's actually fighting real demons in the show. And the brand is what brings them there. So I felt like with the brand, it was basically like I'm fighting my demons, but I'm still fighting on for the sake of living type shit. And for the sake of my goals. So dark. And that dark, gory type shit is what I love. And Berserk just had that shit. Top 5. Fist of the North Star, Attack on Titan, Yu Yu Hakusho, Air Gear, and Berserk. That's my personal top 5, you feel me? Let me know what y'all top 5s are. Check out those books though, that's my main goal. Before I was ever started YouTube or anything, I always wanted to get my books recognized and eventually get a manga and anime one day. And if y'all support me, shit, go ahead and check it all out, man. The links will be below, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.
If we establish campaign, I'm on some mission, it's fucking.